How we doing, everyone? We're at the beginning of a new season with Crystal Palace. What is my third season with the club, and a lot's been going on. Firstly, what I wanted to show you was the European Championships went on. Let's have a look. Results, would they let me see it? Bear with me. Don't know if it probably take a while actually. Well, put it this way, England were shocking. They lost all three of their group games, which resulted in Gareth Southgate getting sacked. The Italy manager got sacked. Conte's replaced him. Unai Emery left Arsenal and became Spain manager because Enrique got sacked. And Eddie Howe is now England manager. Germany, as you can see, beat Portugal 2-0, which resulted in their manager leaving, and Jose Mourinho's left Benfica to take the reins there. So yeah, Germany won the European Championship. Other things, Community Shield, Man City beat Liverpool 1-0. Super Cup, let's have a look at that. No, that went on as well. Barcelona beat Sevilla 3-0. We actually played Sevilla in a pre-season friendly. I played the friendlies because I thought they're not that important, are they? And you probably wouldn't want to see them. 3-2, we lost to Sevilla. Gave them a bloody good game though, the Europa League winners. Hoffenheim we beat 1-0. And Brescia we lost 1-0 to in a game that was pretty even, to be fair. In terms of transfers and that, this is who we've brought in. I don't know if you see from... So we got Nassi Unavir come in, who we had on signed anyway. Quality player. Ethan Ampadu, we signed from Southampton. Got a lot of potential, ex-Chelsea. We paid 15 mil for him to play at the centre-back. Sessegnon we knew we had anyway for left-back. We brought this fella in on a free. Young, okay, not bad for the squad. Coming from Arsenal on a free. Another one we got on a free to contest at right-back from Manchester City. Another one, look at this guy on a free. Look at that passing creativity, awesome. We're actually trying to train him as a defensive mid. He was released from Barcelona, quality. We brought another centre back in, Kuende. So there, yeah, another one. And Jack Butland to come in as our number one goalkeeper, even though Guaita's good. There was other players we were linked with and everything. We've actually been waiting ages to sign this guy, who, yeah, he looks good to come in and provide competition up top. So, but it took too long, and the window's gone now, so we'll have to try and renegotiate that one. In terms of who went out, we signed Van Aanholt. He went. Andy Carroll obviously went to Newcastle. Andros Townsend went. 17 mil pretty much. Max Meyer, £25 million. We sold him because we didn't use him a lot. This guy went. Hennessy, we didn't sell him for much, but clubs weren't interested really. We needed to get rid, so he's gone to Bolton. And ex-club captain Luka Milivojevic took a pretty loss on him, 8 mil, because I thought he was worth a lot more, but we needed rid for funds, so he's gone too. In terms of, we got Tottenham the first game, which is going to be good. Other thing I wanted to tell you, Lucas Martinez, he was player of the season last season. He got, actually, where is it? Fans Player of the Year, they voted it to be Martinez, as Zaha was the further. So he did have a good season, really. Needs to kick on now, though. So yeah, here we go. Pretty much got my first team lined up for this game. This is, I think, what's going to be my starting team. This guy as well, he was unhappy in England. Look, his stats are pretty good. He's another left back, so I sent him on a leave of absence. He come back, but yeah, hopefully that'll go away. These are going to be our starters at centre back: Basaka right back, Valver Palacios, I'll probably keep playing Loftus-Cheek, but as I say, I'm going to train this guy as well as a DMC. As extra cover, although we've got this guy from City, I've got to tell you, on loan. Look at that for stats, wow. He's come in as a DMC as well to provide some competition. And I also brought this guy from Everton, who's not great, but because we couldn't get the striker in on time, we needed someone as backup. So we've got him in as backup if need be. Can also use Zaha or someone up top. Anyway, let's sort this out, otherwise I'll be rabbiting on for ages. Gomez. Probably Univer today, and that's... new captain I've appointed is Ethan Ampadu. Yep, you could say only just joined the club, why give him the captaincy? But he's English, he speaks English, his influence is 18, determination is 17. I was thinking about giving this guy it, because he's got great influence, but obviously he can't speak English yet. So I don't know if that would have an adverse effect. But yeah. Here we go. So yeah, we're ready. So he's back, we know that. I'll just check he's back in his trend. Yep, he's cool. Right, I'm trying to see if you can see. Yep, these are the fixtures today. Arsenal, Liverpool, top one. Everton, United, some tough games here. We've got a real tough one with Tottenham. So yeah, let's hope we can get off to a good result, good start, but it's not going to be easy, is it? Because Tottenham, a very good outfit. So yeah, I'm quite optimistic about this season now. Last season was it was depressing, really, wasn't it? Towards the end, come out empty-handed and finished 10th, which, well, a board would consider it a good season because we exceeded staying above the relegation zone, which I expected, but we wanted more. We wanted to build on that first impressive season, and we didn't really. Oh, and our captain gets sent off, which is just great, isn't it? So I'm a bit stuck now as to what to do here. Just typical, isn't it, that we get a start like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Zaha there, and I'm going to take Diaz off. I'm going to play like a little diamond, and Zaha will come off for Sacco. Oh no, sorry, do forgive me, I'll do that again. Zaha will come in there, Diaz there, Zaha. I'm going to try this, see how that works. Yeah, and obviously you want Diaz off for Sacco. It's annoying though, isn't it? Probably switch to a normal now. The captain's cost us there, which is a pain in the arse. Yep, Zaha will be filling captain. So you'd want to draw now, really, wouldn't you? Considering the circumstances. We go a goal down, it's going to be very hard. But yeah, as I say, this season I'm very optimistic. I think we've strengthened a lot, especially in the defensive areas, which we needed. We've got a new keeper, although Guaita's been quality for us, to be fair. But I did want a fresh keeper, someone a bit younger, a little bit better. We've got Butland, who is the cheapest of the options we were looking at. The only downer for me is the striker, which we wanted to sign another striker to provide competition for Martinez, the guy I showed you. We were waiting on a work permit, took too bloody long, so let's hope maybe we can get him in January. And then I think the team's looking strong. It's looking really strong. I forget Tottenham got James Milner on a free, didn't they, from Liverpool, that's right. So Ampadu must have injured Vertonghen, I'm guessing. Let's have a look. It was on Kane, but for some reason Vertonghen got the injury. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do for this season, there'll be quite a lot of posing at times, and probably skip a lot of the meat out, really, or I should say the veg, and go for the main bits, which would be the games and just important news and other results and things. So yeah, I'll try to do that because I don't want to have so many episodes now, because a bit conscious that you, the viewers, might lose a bit of interest. So yeah, you might find this pausing and things like that. Maybe not so much talking. Well, that's probably a good thing really, because I'm going on a bit in this episode. But I do get into it. So yeah, that you might find that. So we can at least try and get 4 or 5 games in an episode. That's the plan really. I'm going to bring on Unavir actually for Zaha. And I'm going to bring on... No, I'm not. I'm going to keep this as it is. As I said, I'd take a draw here all day long. But I'm worried. I'm very worried. We don't want to start bad. We really don't want to start bad. Just bring him on to kill a bit of time. Get it away, get it away. We'll take that. Happy with that, considering we were second best. We were always going to be, and Jack Butland stepped up. 0-0. Not a bad way to start the season against a big side like Tottenham. Well, big side, I mean strong side. So yeah, they're the results today. I might have peeled out, I think. Yeah. So yeah, as I say, be a bit of pausing going on and that, but hopefully it'll help us get more games in. Nasser Univir's appearance is a new record. Who's been called up actually? Butland and Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, as I said, Eddie Howe's been installed as the England manager because they were selling Soloff, because Southgate had a shocker, man. I mean a shocker. They lost all 3 games. I mean, they did have Italy and Holland in their group, lost both of them, and they lost to Austria as well, I believe it was. So it was a miserable European Championship campaign for them. He had to go, didn't he, after that, especially being at home. The tournament was in England and Scotland, so yeah. Hey, look at that. Brilliant. Reduced. So we've got this guy, don't even know what his stats are like, but he come from Juventus, so my guess is he's going to be pretty good. It's another left back, which would signal the end of this Laperto fella, who I'll probably try and sell in January. He's not that good, is he? But it's nice to have 3 players in every position if possible. So that'll come through on the 1st of January. Beef the team up, we're happy with that. We enter the second round of the League Cup, which is a bit annoying because we're not in Europe. And we get Barnsley away from home. So really it's a game we could do without, because it's a round earlier than we want to be in. But that's the way it goes. Wolves are next. So Ampadu's out, which is annoying. So we will go for Sacco in his place. Readable there. We will give Zaha the captaincy. Martinez got 94. Does he need a rest or something? No. We'll go with that. Yeah. Should be okay. I'm going to go with the same team again. Somebody's after him already. Porto. I mean, you might... I'm a bit conscious about getting him in yet. He seems better than Sessegnon actually, but I'm conscious of getting him in at me because his morals are pretty low and it might drag the team down. So I don't know. We'll see about getting him in. I don't know who I want as the first teamer out of them two because they're both good, but it's a big upgrade on what we had. That's for sure. Come on, boys. Ooh. In terms of episode length now, I'll probably still be about 45 minutes. Oh, they got a sending off this time, which is good. Or maybe even 50. but that will be with the hope of getting at least 5 games in if I go to 50, and that should speed us along nicely. There's no European football this season, which is obviously gutting because we wanted to be in Europe to make amends, and that's where you want to be. But yeah, it could be better. He's got a foot injury potentially, so we'll bring him off. It'll, as I say, it help the game go forward a bit quicker. Oh, we need to be winning this with them, a man down there at home as well. Come on. Disappointed, another 0-0 here. Although saying that, remember the Europa League game last season against Krasnodar? Pretty similar, dominated the game. They got a man sent off and they ended up nicking the win. It's gutting. Just so. As I said in, I think it was the last episode, the fella Jeff said about the super keepers in the updates. I think he's right, because what it is, I believe so many players now, where the game's improved, have got higher stats, and a lot of goalkeepers and defenders have got these high stats, and it just makes it so hard to score, you know. But I think that could be why, because there's a lot more better players in the update than there was in the old database, and it's harder, you know, in that respect. Oh man. Oh, I thought we were going to have another one of them Krasnodar moments. Come on. And we do have one of them Krasnodar moments. This is ridiculous. Look. They have one shot on target and they score it with 10 men. Super keepered again. Oh, it's just... It makes you fume. Literally makes you fume when shit like that happens. Just what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about. Proven right. One shot, one goal, 10 men. We dominate the game. Look at the passes completed. 49 to 8. It's disgusting. It's literally... What do you say? You know, what do you do? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. In a game we should have won, we've been stolen. I know you get situations like that in real football, I get that, but it's happening too often. And I do see Jeff's point in regards to this. The updates are fantastic and they keep you glued and it's really good, but when stuff like that keeps happening, it's just annoying. Dominated them. Oh. So we got Everton now, away from home. Not an easy game, but we need to make amends here because I'm fuming. I'm still fuming regarding that result. It's absolute joke. Yeah, I'm not happy. Really not. Am not happy at all. Barkley's not been used yet. I'm going to take Diaz out today and play Vasquez. Martinez not scored yet. Needs to step up again today. This game we need to win or I'm just going to get annoyed. Fuming. I mean, the proof was in the pudding. You saw the stats. Ridiculous. Looking second best here at the minute. Everton, I believe, signed Rondon from City, who... Oh, they've scored. Oh, gosh. Fabian Delph. Another ex-City. It's just... I can't take too much more of this. You know, I expect to lose. I expect it to be a challenge, but we've flipping strengthened already. Really strengthened this season. We can't buy a goal. Cannot buy a goal. Yeah, we're getting chances. We can't flipping score. I may seriously look at a tactical change, because I don't even think it is my tactic though. I just think I'm not getting the rub of the green at all. And Sacco, get in. Unlikely scorer, but we'll take it. Come on, man. Get in, Martinez. Yes. This is better. This is better. Get in. And they've got... But it doesn't mean nothing anymore, does it? Don't know why I'm celebrating, because every time somebody gets someone sent off, we end up... and there we go again. I'd literally rather an opponent didn't get a player sent off, because this keeps happening. It's ridiculous. What is going on? I'm going to try Univere on the left today. I'm fuming because we're missing... Get in, Valverde. Get in. Oh. Just bury these. Get another one and bury them. Bury the hell out of them. Bringing on this fella to shut it down a bit. Sessegnon can have the captaincy. I'm going to bring on Duarte. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll bring on this guy. What am I doing? He just scored a goal. It'd be silly to bring him off. Bear with me. Sessegnon captaincy, and then we'll give this fella his debut. Come on, say this out. Get in. Get in. Finally. Just deserves there. I'm still fuming about that Wolves game. I'm not going to lie. It really annoyed me, that has. But at least we've won there today. Because I would have just thought about jacking it in. It's ridiculous. And Liverpool smash Wolves there, look, which goes to show what the hell. Why didn't we score? So Bournemouth coming up in quite a while. I'll skip around to that and stop at any important news or anything. So, yep. Some games going on it. So Club Brugge want more than we were going to pay them originally. Don't want to be paying them that really, do we? We give them 28 mil. Here we go, Bournemouth today. Another home tie for us. Home game, I should say. Sorted the team out. Nothing to change really. Zaha is... I'm not going to play Zaha today. I'm going to give him a rest. I'm going to play Odegaard. That reminds me actually, Eddie Howe left them for England, so who have they got? Oh, Gareth, that's right, they basically swapped. Howe went to England and Southgate come to Bournemouth. expect us to win this game. Bournemouth will give us trouble when we play them. I'm expecting us to win this. I mean, I keep talking about this tactic change, formation change, but I honestly don't feel we need to, really. We're creating chances, we've got a good shape about us, good solidity. We just don't seem to, score in every game, sort of thing. And what I mean by that is keepers constantly getting Martinez are having cracking games against us and we can't seem to break them. That's the issue. I don't think it's the tactic. Again, like I said before, I realise centralised tactics seem to exploit the match engine a bit more than having wide players and that, but I like this system. I just like the way it looks. I like the shape about it and things. I think it complements, but I won't rule out changing it, getting Odegaard, justifying his selection. I wouldn't rule out changing and going for a centralised tactic or something. I'm not going to rule that out, but for now I just want to go ride with this tactic still for a little bit and see how we go. And I've got the players for it now. It fits nicely. This is good performance. Happy with this. Get in, 3-0. More like it. We've still got Begovic in goal. Oh, they've got this guy who's can't see his stats, but he's conceded a lot this season already. That might be helping us. We're not coming up against a quality keeper for once. Oof. And Odegaard, 4-0. I think that proves it. I mean, I can't see all that keeper stats, but I can't imagine him being a world beater. I think that is it, because the teams are quite balanced of having defenders and strikers with quite high stats. It makes it harder to score goals, particularly for the player, the human player. I think that might be what it is, but could be wrong. I'm going to bring on quite a few subs today. Just change it around, give players game time and that. Oh, I nearly scored there. Lovely win that. Odegaard, man of the match, brought in for Zaha, had a cracker, and might have to leave him there for now. Zaha might struggle to get his spot back if he keeps putting in performances like that. Vasquez playing quite well as well now, so Diaz might struggle. Yep, lovely, 2 in a row. Next, Newcastle. And Genoa have come in for Palacios. No way. I mean, I paid £18 million for him. I'm not going to take a loss on him. And he's a good player as well. Now Atletico and Sevilla are coming in for bids. Nope. They've come in with an 18.75. I mean, nah. But what I will do, to either put them off, or if they can pay it, I'll put him up for 30 mil. And then, and only then, you might see me be interested. But until a bid like that comes in, you're not having him. Arsenal beating City there. It's good for the league. So that's been accepted for Wesley. It's actually £4 million more than what we were going to pay last time. He wants a big contract, this fella. But I'm convinced he's going to be worth it. I really am. 4 million in signing on fee, though, is ridiculous. It really is. But what I'll do, if he does that, no, the release clause, well, it's saying if we get relegated. I mean, to be fair, I could have let him have that, because I don't think we're going to get relegated. But, you know, the Zaha, he will probably, oh, we got international people today, which is annoying. So we lose a couple of our players. So Palacios will not play. Elena, what's he like at dribbling actually? He's good at dribbling. I think what you'll find, I'm probably going to put him back here for now. How's that looking? Yeah, it's about right in it, I think. Okay. I'm thinking of starting Duarte today. Yep. And it should be a welcome back for Andy Carroll, I think. Yep, Andy Carroll. Regular football in Newcastle now. Has he scored any goals yet? Yep, doing alright for him. So a welcome back, a warm welcome back to Andy Carroll. He served us well. He did serve us well. You know, when I remember when I first signed him in the first few episodes, and I thought, well, you know, even for 3 mil or whatever we paid for him, it's a gamble. But he come up with goals when you need them. Yeah, we haven't won nothing, blah blah blah. But in games when you needed goals and you brought him on, he come up with something 9 times out of 10, and he done well for us. Shame we lost him on a free, really. But yeah, I didn't know whether to give him a new contract, or he's getting on a bit as well, isn't he? He's early 30s, still young, but we wanted someone a bit younger, didn't we? So 0-0 here. What a boring first half that was. Wow, not a chance. Okay. Newcastle beat us on the last game of the season. So revenge would be nice. Oof. So the game's coming to life a bit now. It's more open. Oh, crossbar there. I can smell a rat here. It's not good. Okay, so Zaha, did I? Oh, I didn't put him on the bench, did I? Okay, never mind. Should we bring a Lenard today? Unavar will come on. And I'm going to bring Sessegnon on because don't think his mind's there. Oh, his morale's good. But yeah. I'm also going to bring on Gomez. Solidify us at the base. Oh. Come on, Palace. This is good. This is good. But I'm going to go direct. I'm going to speed things up. Oh. A case again where we just cannot beat a keeper. Oh my word. Oh, another 0-0 where the keeper gets man of the match. It was an evenish game to be fair, but another 0-0, which is just annoying. But we didn't lose, so hey ho. And Newcastle are up there actually, they're undefeated. They've actually drawn 3 games, so the way they're setting up must be quite frustrating for teams. So we got Barnsley in the EFL Cup today, second round. I've changed the team near enough completely round. Except for the wingers really. Yeah, so that's the team today. A couple of fringe players on the bench that I'd like to give a bit of game time to as well. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. So second round, we want to get far in this competition this year, not being in Europe and everything. We need a trophy, but it's early days and I think we should have enough to beat Barnsley, but I'm not taking nothing for granted in this game no more. I've talked and been found out, and yeah, sometimes it's better just to get on with it than talk, I guess. Like that, they nearly scored there, so is that the Jarvis? I believe it is. Yeah, it is. Matt Jarvis, anyone remember him? He used to play for Gillingham actually. Norwich, West Ham, Wolves, Gillingham. Yeah, he played for England, didn't he? I think he got a cap for them. I think I will take the League Cup pretty serious, not having European football, because as I say, I want to win something this season. I really do. And it's a good chance for us to win one of the domestics where we're not in Europe, we're not overloading in fixtures, but I could pay the price here because Barnsley look like they're the better side at the minute. So I'm a little bit worried, to be honest with you. But our team we've got out there should have more than enough quality to beat these. Come on, seriously. The 2 centre backs we were playing were the 2 our first teamers last season. So yeah, we should be beating these. We've strengthened a lot. So our B side should be good enough to beat any of these sort of teams. But yeah, Barnsley's certainly the better side at the minute. Sacco having a good game as it happens. Yeah, what I wanted to do was bring Chambers on. Is defender or defensive mid? Be tempted to bring him on as a defender actually. and probably a bad idea, but I wanted to give this lone keeper a run out. Could pay for it here, but yeah, wanted to give him a run out today because he'll probably never play for us again otherwise. And I just thought, well, give him one appearance for us, and this has got to be the game to give it to him, innit? Come on. So we don't get no bloody injuries or we go a man down. Subs used, isn't it? Oh, Vasquez. We certainly don't want extra time. Although, does it go to penalties? I think that changed, didn't it? The rules. Used to go to extra time. I think it's only the semis now that goes to extra time. Ah, and there we go. There we go. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Talk about, yeah, we're going to win it. We're going to take it serious. Forgive me there. And we're going to go out of the first hurdle by the looks of it and look like idiots. Oh, gosh. Come on. Again, just can't beat the keepers. So we're out at the first hurdle. Again, a keeper gets a 9 against us and man of the match. Super keepered again. Can you believe it? And we're out straight away. Embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. So that's one competition gone straight away at the first hurdle. Just shocking, absolutely shocking. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, yeah, no words at all. Probably a bad idea bringing that keeper on, but again, I was being sentimental, and I shouldn't have been. And I'm gutted because we're out again now of a competition that I wanted to do well, but I just can't learn to take it serious. I can't help myself to keep using reserves and that. Oh, fuming. Chelsea today, we got a bounce back from going out. Robbie Fowler, what a hero of mine. Loved Robbie. He was my favourite player. I loved him until Gerrard come on the scene. Gerrard's my all-time hero, but then it's followed by this guy. I loved him. But yeah, anyway, back to the game. I'm fuming with that loss. We were the better side. Had enough in the tank to win it, and we're out. The only plus I can think of is less games to play on a push to get back into Europe, and then the FA Cup we can take deadly serious. That's the only plus I can think of. Other than that, I'm fuming that we're out, to be honest. Can't deny it. Again, I probably disrespected the competition for a third year running by not playing my strongest of the strong, but I honestly thought we would have enough to beat Barnsley with that team, and they started well. They were the better team in the first half. Second half we smashed them, just same old story, couldn't score. The keeper gets man of the match again, and it's just really annoying, really is annoying. So we got an injury to Sacco, which we could do without. Chelsea's a tough game. We won't be the favourites, that's for sure. But so they get a sending off, but I'm not getting excited because you know why. Is that Raheem Sterling? I see. Did they sign him? No, it's Dujon Sterling. I think he was actually. Was he at Man City? I don't know if he's related to Raheem Sterling. He's got the same ancestry, English Jamaican. No, he was Chelsea. Don't know. But saying that, Sterling came from QPR, didn't he? And Chelsea's near QPR, I believe. But, I don't know. So 0-0 half time. They got a man down. Probably won't take advantage of it. We never do. This guy, quality stats, not doing nothing for us at the minute. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for the second half. Otherwise, Barkley might come on against his former club. The only way to erase that Barnsley defeat would be to win here. Anything less, it's not going to go away yet. So, can the boys step up and make amends? Another one of them games by the looks of it. Barkley, yeah, I'll bring on Barkley, I think. And probably bring on Zaha as well, actually. See if he can rescue it. Great. So it's even now. Both got a red card. Couldn't take advantage yet again. I don't think in the 3 seasons we've played we've scored a 90-minute goal. We've had plenty against us, I think. 0-0. Oh. Yet another boring 0-0. And yet another super keeper against us. Oh my word. Unbelievable. So that's going to be it for this episode. Got plenty of games in here. Yeah, the pausing thing is better because we get a lot more games in one episode. And if we can keep the 50 minutes, perfect. Next one, we got West Ham next. Don't know what to say about the episode. We ain't done terrible, really. But games where we've been super keepered and we are out of the competition already. So, a bit disappointed, to be honest. But we go again, as they say. Thanks for watching and see you soon for the next one.